subjects of shame. No. Until I want the protection of Massachusetts to be extended to me in some distant southern port where my liberty is endangered, or until I am bent solely on building up an estate at home by peaceful enterprise, I can afford to refuse allegiance to Massachusetts and her right to my property and life. It costs me less, in every sense, to incur the penalty of disobedience to the state than it would to obey. I should feel as if I were worth less in that case. Some years ago, the state met me in behalf of the church and commanded me to pay a certain sum toward the support of a clergyman whose preaching my father attended.
Are you kidding me?
But never I myself.
They're pedophiles.
Pay, it said, or be locked up in the jail.
And holders of truth.
I declined to pay.
Deniers.
But unfortunately, another man saw fit to pay it.
No, sir.
I did not see why the schoolmaster should be taxed to support the priest.
What?
And not the priest the schoolmaster.
Yes, he's in it for the
For I was not the state's schoolmaster, but I supported myself by voluntary subscription. I did not see why the Lyceum should not present its tax bill and have the state to back its demand as well as the church. However, at the request of the selectmen, I condescended to make some such statement as this in writing. Know all men by these presents that I, Henry Thoreau, do not wish to be regarded as a member of any incorporated society which I have not joined.
Ever.
This I gave to the town clerk,
as well,
and he has it. The state, having thus learned that I did not wish to be regarded as a member of that church, has never made a like demand on me since.
Right, because government.
Though it said that it must adhere to its original presumption that time. If I had known how to name them, I should then have signed off in detail from all the societies which I never signed on to. But I did not know where to find such a complete list. I have paid no poll tax for 6 years.
None.
I was put into a jail once on this account for one night. And as I stood considering the walls of solid stone, 2 or 3 feet thick, the door of wood and iron, a foot thick, and the iron grating which strained the light,
to keep a man,
I could not help being struck with the foolishness of that institution, which treated me as if I were mere flesh and blood and bones to be locked up.
Imagine that.
I wondered that it should have concluded at length that this was the best use it could put me to, and had never thought to avail itself of my services in some way. I saw that if there was a wall of stone between me and my townsmen, there was a still more difficult one to climb or break through before they could get to be as free as I was.
So free.
I did not for a moment feel confined.
Not a second.
And the walls seemed a great waste of stone and mortar.
And money.
I felt as if I alone of all my townsmen had paid my tax.
Ooh,
they plainly did not know how to treat me,
years.
but behaved like persons who were underbred.
Yeah.
In like every threat and in every compliment, there was a blunder. For they thought that my chief desire was to stand the other side of that stone wall. I could not but smile to see how industriously they locked the door on my meditations, which followed them out again without let or hindrance. And they were really all that was dangerous. As they could not reach me,
what that means.
they resolved to punish
God, the
my
fuck out the
body.
way.
Just as boys, if they cannot come at some person against whom they have a spite, will abuse his dog.
My skull is
I
with the
saw
federal
that the
government.
state was half-witted,
Not the
that it was
township,
timid
county.
as a lone woman with her silver spoons,
We
and that
will
it did not
definitely
know
apply the
its
silver
friends
spoons
from its
to your
foes.
dinner. And we will
And I lost all my remaining respect for it, and pitied it.
Why?
Thus the state never intentionally confronts a man's sense, intellectual or moral, but only his body, his senses. It is not armed with superior wit or honesty, but with superior physical strength. I was not born to be forced. I will breathe after my own fashion. Let us see who is the strongest.
Let us.
The force has a